my intro that I made. Here we go.
You're playing your Instagram?
Welcome everyone to the Weird Rap Chaotic Shit Show. It's gonna be this is the first episode, and I'm certainly be the worst one, but I got a lot of ideas for the future. I think they're gonna be really great in the future. And this one, we're gonna just kind of see what happens, work out some kinks, and try to enjoy ourselves. So yeah, the schedule today, I'm thinking, is we'll discuss some songs. If anyone brought some songs they want to play, or they could be other people's songs, your own, or your own other artworks if you want to share. um we may have a couple discussions for topics for discussion, and maybe a contest or two, and we'll see what else happens. So I figured we could start by going around and introducing ourselves, letting everyone know where we're from, and let's see. First discussion topic could be oh, have you ever stolen any tapes, CDs, or records? Is there any stories behind that? I thought that could be an interesting topic. And besides that, share a song, share a piece of art, whether it's yours or someone else's. If you have anything, we'll do a screen share. In order to do that, you share the screen, then click the share computer audio option, I believe is how that will work. So yeah, I'm Jonah, also known as the Mole, and I'm from Nevada City, California, in the forest. And I used to steal the shit out of record stores when I was around 17, 18. Really, yeah, 18, 19 was the worst times for me when I was in college. I would oh yeah, there was always the only other time I stole, this is before that, I stole the Allmart. I don't remember what the name of it was, actually. Never mind. But yeah, I used to steal the crap out of Tower Records. I go in and just take a big stack of CDs and walk out the front door with them, until the one fateful night I got too bold. I got more CDs than I should have, and they followed me out. And I never shoplifted again after that, after spending that night in jail. But yeah, that was how I used to get my music before MP3 downloading days. Steal all the Tower Records CDs, then go sell them at Amoeba, get the credit, get more CDs at Amoeba. And of course, I'm burning them the whole time too after I take them home and take them back. Yeah, that was how I used to
Oh,
get my
cold
music.
hustler.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I was. I'll wait my turn. I guess I'll let someone else go before I play a song. Let's hear. Let's see who else is here and what else you guys got to share. How about you go, Chief? I know who you are, but maybe everyone else doesn't.
Yeah, sure. No, I don't mind going. I think I'm ready to set it off on this side. Chief Doomsday, Greg, from Austin, Texas. And I don't know, I've always had this real kind of sacred thing about music. So I never really stole from any record store, but tangentially, I used to work for Suncoast Motion Picture Company, which was a movie store. And I had a homeboy that worked in the same mall, and we had a scheme where we would just come up. I'd be like, "Hey, I want these 4 movies." He'd be like, "Bet, I want these 4 movies," and I'd go zap them all to make sure that they don't set off the thing in the front door. Make sure there's not a whole bunch of noise. And I'm like, if you get them, you get them. If you get caught, you get caught. Just meet me in the parking lot of school tomorrow, and we'll settle up there. And yeah, I got like the Warriors, I got Scarface, I got a bunch of good videotapes out of that deal. So not quite a music still, but I'll take a movie over music any day for free.
Awesome. Real quick, I meant to be playing drum beats in the background for some atmosphere. Is this a good volume? Is that too loud?
I don't know. Does it sound too loud when I'm talking over it to everybody?
Yes, no.
It kind of lowers itself out and cancels itself out when people talk.
Sounds good.
All right.
Awesome. Well, yeah, let's see if I can make my share interesting here visually. I'll go on ahead and screen share. I am going to share a song by Lootpack. That's Madlib's original group, DJ Rome, and who's the third cat? I can't remember his name. Wild Child. Wild Child's the third guy. Always like this particular beat, and I like the way that they flow over it.
From the dungeons of darkness comes God's gift to hip hop, represent with the LP. One time.
We hit them hard and fast in a straight line, concentrating all firepower to the blind side at sunrise. Operation Sunray, UV radiation, for breach the outer barriers and continue penetration. To the central point, crushing the nucleus, rushing the central brain command, planting a virus that expands through your whole nervous system, shutting down all communications to your bodily functions, handicapping your defenses, swiftly attacking your unit, neutralizing MCs by ripping them apart before they even know what hit them.
Jack pissed off, whack MC step up and get lost. The rhythmic boss Jack spit rhymes through my teeth like floss. I bust with that motivation to uplift MCs with. High above, controlling stratus clouds, my man God's gift. Come down, assist us, whack MCs must be reminded. Get a Lootpack tape, rewind it. Those closed-minded to the abstract we kick. We rock all places. I found out MCs aren't human cause they got 2 faces. They be chillin', willin', always time killing. Whack rumors spillin', while Jack be still in charge. Asking me if I smoke chronic niggas, it's ironic. I'm Wild Child, 80% human, 20% bionic. My main occupation is step up and rock the nation. Focus up on my jam and blow up just like inflation. So if you ain't down, don't front, worry about your health, worry about your whack crew and your whack ass self.
Hey yo, here comes the mastodon here to renovate. My style hit you like Marvel way, so pass it in the plate. Pass up the swine like one of your rhyme line. I lived and told you time and time again. Fundamental maze, faster, plastic, and instrumental with lyrical disaster. Until you screaming, who's the master? I flip it up, rip it up to our attic. Crate digging for the static when I'm at B-Shop. Impulse down the prestige and black jazz. 21st century, Intel got mass. Record labels of the old, I loop them, take them out. I keep it secret when a nigga try to peep it. My beat hit like a Roy Jones Jr. skit. Your girl staring, so now you wanna flip. I rip it down to the loop while you yell peace. While I pull out my piece, you yell peace, but I leave you in pieces. But at least you escape this beast. Smoking on the cushion leaf when you try to bring grief.
Now something's shaking in the palace. Can't you feel the Santa Ana switching currents and building velocity? It got to be God's gift and Lootpack mentally superior masquerades of lyrics.
I'm not gonna play the full song on this one, but yeah, I don't know. I dig the way that everybody got down. I like the way that the elements shift around in that beat, and that whole album in general is just it's a mind fuck of an album. It's a trip. So
I had that album on vinyl at one point for sure.
Yeah, I have that on vinyl as well. That's got to be in the crate.
Yeah, it's a gooder.
Yeah, Lootpack never really caught my ear, but it's interesting right now hearing that. It sounds like a I wonder if you think that's kind of an homage to the the Black Sheep song with the same similar kind of come on. I don't think it's the same samples, but
you're talking about the single, the you can get with this, you can get with that joint.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that, but I could see that.
And it also sounds probably a little bit weirder through Zoom, but like I remember hearing that song originally and being like, those fucking vocal samples are way too loud. And it took me a really long time, like decades, to like be okay with how that song was mixed with those vocal sounds. But they sound similarly like loud and kind of jarring in that song too.
It's also nested really far in the album. It's like in the bottom third of the album, so you've kind of already got this vibe going, and it's a really jarring song, like where it is on the flow. But yeah, I will go on ahead and pass the floor to somebody else here.
Yeah, you want to? Let's hear from you, Aaron, aka Epic.
Hey, well, I thought this was. Is this a podcast we're taping and all that?
No,
like a live.
This was the. Well, I am recording it because I might make like a best of snippets thing, but the intention behind this was like something that I don't have to edit later and spend so much time dealing with, like our normal Thursday night meetings have been. Usually that's the discussion gang, but now we're going to try and maybe do this every other week instead, so it's less like work for me.
Okay, awesome. Well, I don't know how to screen share. Can you pull up volume 10 Sunbeams on the YouTube and pop that in?
Someone with better bandwidth should do it. Maybe Zach.
Yeah, I can do it.
If we're just picking random songs on the spot.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's a dope song that came to mind.
Cool. Yeah, with phones, I don't think you can do that. Actually, I didn't think about that. But
I've got it, unless Zach's already got it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Wait, did I do the?
What album is this one from?
This is from his first album.
Yeah, it's from can't believe I can't remember what it's called.
Hip Opera.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Hip Opera. It's off this one.
Some things, nice on my dreams, taking it easy, sitting on the smoke of the green grass. Conversation slow like molasses. No need to talk too fast.
I think it's a different mix than the album one.
Yeah, this is a super West Coasty remix.
I love this chick, don't wanna get it on, what's wrong? Try to keep a clean rep. I never understood the flavor of a life. You wanna get with me, sweethearted lady? Don't be silly, there be no time for the sun shining. I say no spending the money, if no going all the way. All the while, love it may ain't going down in my neighborhood, you understand? Volume understood when his mama taught him better than write the pasta letter. Go figure, back to my building, hopefully the touch our toes up on the ceiling. As the sun beams next to your beaming, baked by the sun. As the sun beams next to your beaming. Sunday noonish, let's roll a little ride. All up in the sunshine, some heat around the way. Torch this hot tag. Yes, I ride every day. It's so sunny, it's cloudy. If I hold my breath, I might make in the hyping sun. Would you hold your breath, baby, baby? Let's kill this all like swift. Love be ripe in the brightened sun. As the sun beams nice on my day, baby, your rays been baked by the sun. As the sun beams nice listen. Never be a better way to spend a holiday in a land of LA with a pimps and a players play. But I ain't even down with the gangsta back today, buddy. There's too hot, but I'm horny. Listen when I say this girl is dope, folks, and I hope she's forever strong. Life in the sun, life in the sun. Hot bowl of sweat running from my neck. I wish she'd catch it. She caught it, slumped it up with a spoon. Love that. If she licks me from head to toe, I love this lady. Crazy that freaking, and she wants my baby. It's alright. I love this woman. What I mean is a freaking bed, but what I need is a woman for my head. Be that woman for my head. As the sun beams nice on my day, your brain's been baked by the sun. As the sun beams nice on my day, your brain's baked by the sun. As the sun beams nice.
Have you guys heard this before? I never heard this version.
I don't
Yeah, I have the 12-inch single
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
for it.
I
for
have-
the
yeah, those-
Sunbeams.
I have heard this version, but I forgot about it. I'm so used to the album version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. Like it had more sing-songy stuff. I think the first two verses are different completely, almost.
No, the verses are the same, but he adds
Really?
like some bridges with
Okay.
like some extra sort of singing stuff in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the rapping part, it's the same. It's the same verses.
Huh. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I recognize the last one, but not. Maybe the delivery just made it sound different.
Yeah, they do sound different, kind of like spaced out like that instead of like really chopped up.
Yeah, that's cool.
What year abouts did that come out?
94, I think.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that remix has
95.
some Warren G gravity to it.
Yeah, sounded like it. Man, I love that album. It's so good. There was this black and white freestyle of volume 10 I found on YouTube one night, and he was just getting like super loose. It was just him in front of the camera, and it wasn't like one of the Good Life live things where like the audio is super terrible. It was pretty good, but I can't find it. I've looked so many times trying to find it again. Somebody probably yanked it.
The album version of this song may or may not be on the mix I already recorded for Weird Rap Radio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome you picked this song here.
Awesome. I just thought I'd have to come with my best stuff first.
Yeah, volume 10 is a favorite for sure.
I had to. How do you follow up Saphir and Lootpack?
Have you stolen music, Patrick?
I'm not gonna. I'll say that in around that time, 94, 95, we used to drive down to the States to get new music, and the customs, I had to pay a tax or a fee for bringing too many CDs across the border. So that's about the closest, I guess.
All right.
Kitz, you want to go next?
Well, let's meet kids.
Hey,
Sure, what's
Kitz.
up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Dope. I'm on my iPad, so I can't screen share either. But I'm Kitz Willman from Saskatoon, but currently live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Treaty 1, Bandera Records, Saskatoon Folk Rap Records. And stealing music, so I'm younger than all you guys. So I came up where pretty much the only CDs I really cared about would be local artists. So I wasn't really going to the CD store to buy stuff like that. And even that I say CDs, I think really gives an idea of when I came up. But definitely I would bands would have songs on MySpace that you couldn't get anywhere. And I was ripping stuff off MySpace before you could do like the YouTube to mp3.com, just like putting the line out right into something else and just playing it right out of the computer. And then pretending like the bands had sent it to me and that I was special. But yeah, I don't have a track loaded up, but to kind of go with the Lootpack, I'd like to suggest Auditorium by Mos Def featuring Slick Rick. That's from the Ecstatic, which for me came out when I was in high school, and that and Micah 9's 1969 came out that year, 2009, I think. And just two absolute classics for me. But I don't know if you guys have heard that one.
I haven't heard it in a
Yes.
long time.
I've heard that
The
one.
sample on it, it's Mad Lib on the beat on that one, and ooh.
Yeah, let's. I think this one will be a good one. Let's try it.
I guess I didn't introduce myself,
Oh my gosh.
if I still can while we're waiting.
Yeah, go for, because I've forgotten how to work the internet apparently.
Sure. Yeah, my MC name's Epic, and I'm representing like Kitz, Saskatoon folk rap, but also Canadian record labels, Hand Solo Records, Clothes Horse Records, Peanuts and Corn, Low Pressure, just all the dope Canadian side road records.
Nice.
Gregory Pepper.
I had a deep
That's what's
cut
up.
Canadian track that I wanted to start out with, but it's not on this hard drive. So
Ooh.
the next one I'll represent some Canadian stuff.
Yeah, I want to do a full episode of Canadian rap on the
Canadian
discussion
rap.
gang at some point. Maybe we'll
I love that.
have you come on for that.
Ooh. All right, here we go.
Peace. Power.
I'll play some visual accompaniment.
Mad liberator. Death operator. Rock the data. Amazing flavor. Yo, the way I feel. Sometimes it's too hard to sit still. Things are so passionate, times are so real. Sometimes I try to chill, mellow down, blow a smoke. A smile on my face, but it's really no joke. You feel it in the street that people breathe without hope. They going through the motion, they dimming down the focus. The focus get cleared and the light turns sharp and the eyes grow teary. The mind grow weary. I speak it so clearly, sometimes y'all don't hear me. I push it past the bass, no nations got to feel me. I feel it in my bones, like I'm so wide awake that I'm hardly ever sleep. My flow forever deep in its volumes of scriptures when I breathe on a beat. My presence speak volumes before I say a word. I'm everywhere, penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, so cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well. Quiet storm, vital form, pen push the bright across. Mind is a vital force, hollow right across. Soul is the lion's roar, voice is the siren. I swing round, ring out, and bring down the tyrant. Chop a small axe and knock a giant lopsided. The world is so dangerous, there's no need for frightened. The suckers trying to hide like the struggle won't find them. Then the sun busts through the cloud to clearly remind them this everywhere. Penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well what it is. You know, they know what it is. We know, y'all know what it is. Ecstatic, there it is. Huh, what it is. You know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. What it is, you know, we know what it is. They know, y'all know what it is. You know, here it is. Peace, power. Fantastic. Original. And always on time. And rocking your mind. It's like
sit and come relax, riddle of the Mac, it's the patch. I'm a soldier in the middle of Iraq. What say about noonish, coming out the whip and looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid. Carrying laundry, what's wrong, G? Hungry? No, give me my oil, get out my country. And in Arabian, barking other stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed up on wound. I'm like, surely hope that we can fix our differences soon. Buying apples, breaking on fruit. You take everything, why not just take the down foot like pasta? I don't understand it. On another planet? 15 months of this stuff, how I'm gonna manage? And increasing this sentiment, gentlemen, getting down on their Middle Eastern instruments. Realize trapping this crowd. Walk over, kicked one of my fabulous raps. Arab jaw drop, they well wish, they glad rap. Now the kid considered like an Elvis of Baghdad.
هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش، هذه ما تربحش. هذه تربح، هذه تربح، لازم. هذه ما تربحش وهذه ما تربحش داير مع الغاز.
What it is.
Just kind of rides out from here, but
تولي بعتو.
I like as much as I like the end of that track there.
That's great. I
Yeah,
totally
that's a
forgot
dope
about
one.
that song.
yeah, I tacked on that the slick Rick part I put on. With my last album, I made like a chopped and slopped mix, and I just had to throw that in there. And that one part with the glass shatter in the beat, it was like, oh man, I was hungry for that. I just kept looping that over and over. It's like, man, so good.
Yeah, it's a great track. I haven't heard that one. I don't know. I kind of slept on Mos Def after Black Star for some reason, even though I love that album. Just kind of lost track of what he was doing.
You guys hear that there's supposedly a new Madlib produced Black Star album in the works?
I've heard it's done and it's never going to see the light of day. That's what somebody very enthusiastically recently told me, even though I was trying to be optimistic.
I just heard a new Madlib interview like 2 weeks ago with him and Talib Kweli. It sounded like it was actually in the works, but I don't know.
Oh man, I would love that. I need Gun Lib too. I need that West Side Gun and Madlib album that I've heard is supposed to happen as well.
What you got
All right.
for us, Beverly?
I'm on the fly. All the stuff I had planned is not on this drive that I thought it was on. So I'm just kind of picking through, but I got one that goes with our opening question. So I'm going to play that by Adverse called Gangzilla.
Oh, awesome.
There we go.
When I was only 16, I got an after-school job at Taco Bell and Big Things. It's where I started lifting. Running boxes out the back on break. Party of 8 friends, I'm hooking them up. Girls are like, yo, he's crooked as fuck. Manager's naive, I stay one step ahead of her. One hand waving at customers, the other with the register. Small bills, the camera was blind from the waist down. Nobody sees except the handicap who wipes the trays down. Whole operation small, not trying to take a Cadillac, but deodorant, some pricey wax, yeah, I'll gaffle that. Kleptomaniac, the price you want is not fair. It's going down my pants, no need to double dog dare. I'm a predator, no need to be stressed. Tai Chi got me past the mad lie detector test. My crew can attest, but I usually work alone. If it fits inside my belt loop or sock, I'm taking that shit home. Gangzilla, he's taking everything for free. The inventory's off this month, so my boss is bitching. Not to mention somebody's stitching, so I got an interview with loss prevention. But I'm cool-headed, in 2 weeks is a lot of time, so I'ma keep on shaving numbers from the bottom line. See, this is mine, I'll even turn in shady customers. Caught an old hag yanking Ginkgo biloba, so I busted her. I had to have her up, my boss was watching me, so I bent her up. I testified, and they sent her up. They pimped my picture up, the employee of the month. I'm fucking corporate retail and a great big bloody cunt. I'll steal some shit I don't need, like the cord to the fax machine, while I'm limping out the store with some outdated magazines stuck in my pants. I ain't getting stuck, there's no chance. Graveyard cashiers be on meth, 3 a.m. in a trance. Outside I spike my goods and do the dirty bird dance. Supplementing my check, it's a payday advance. Co-workers think that I'm spot mopping the floor, but I'm rifling for some safe codes they have locked in the drawer. Maybe after hours I might stop by the store. Gangzilla 1, company 0, don't be shocked by the score. I'm Gangzilla. Gangzilla, he's taking everything for free. See, if they're on hot pursuit and they almost catch you, gotta do the castaway, that's the Tom Ganks. Or if worse comes to worse, Tyro the security guard, that's Billy Ganks. You know, stay tall, smile when you run away. Tyra gang shit. I'm not a thief, I'm an agent of karma. Negative recalibration, silent business partner. Hey, here's a good idea, how about I clock in and gank until the boss walks in. I do this rather often. Sometimes I gotta say Gangzilla you bad and then laugh, cause I got a roll of cash stashed inside of my ass while I'm clasping the hand of my boss, saying goodnight, saying everything's alright man, don't be so damn uptight? Well, I'm taking down the company on a one-man mission, and I'm shooting for a managerial position so I can start to fire my competition. Hey yo, I heard there's been some money from your till missing. The DM's been on my back. Listen, I'm making you the first of some very harsh cuts, and tonight I'll pull out back and just fucking fill up a truck. Cause I'm Weird Al Gankish shit, parody of an employee. Put a stapler in my sneaker, walk out, ain't nobody notice me. Petty crime mastermind, nobody profits after my hand has been up in the pie. Something up my sleeve, can't wave goodbye.
We do have videotape. No! Yes. So what is that? What if I draw a picture of you shooting a dog in the face? And would you go to jail for that, huh? Would you like that? No! No, that's not very fun now, is it?
All right. First of all, who is in that video? It looks like you, kind of. Like.
Yeah, no, it's my man Peter Steves. I work with him, and his code name is the Whisper, and he's part of our crew. And it's a video that I made, performance video for my last show.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if it was like somehow some like CGI version of you, because there's like a lot of similarities in the way you two look, besides your weight, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, I
hilarious.
didn't realize that until I made the piece, and people are like, "Oh, is that you?" Yeah.
Yeah.
That track was dope. I really like the line, "I'm not a thief, I'm an agent of karma." Yeah, that's dope. That's gonna be in my head.
Yeah. No, I love his take on it. It's like, you know, he talks about the typical like bragging about pulling stuff, but then he's like, you know, I'm a parody of an employee. And it's like, he's like, I steal some shit I don't need, like the cord to the fax machine. Well, I'm lipping out the door with some outdated magazines. So I also like the idea of just like meddling with the corporate structure. And it's not actually about getting anything that's valuable. It's just kind of like taking down the company on a one-man mission.
It's like at house parties, we used to do this thing where you'd take like little things and just switch them a little bit. And not even steal them, just like, you know, put some like the hammers going in the fridge. And so the person's parent would later realize, or whoever, like their wife or whatever, they're like, why is the hammer in the fridge? Like, did you have people over? Like, what was going on? You know, where you switch like two pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enough to like.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to speak over you.
No, just enough to be like, hey, something's not quite right here, you know? But if you don't really pay attention, you live in your house every day, you're not going to notice, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, that song had a like real impish nature to it. I think that's what I like. It had like trickster energy in it. Plus, I liked all like the different versions of names he was throwing out. Weird Al Gankin shit stuck in my mind. But yeah, I like all that was fun.
How old is that song? Sorry, Chief.
No, you're good.
I think it came out in 90. There's a song on there called 96 Ink Spot. So it's got to be like late 90s for sure.
So after Dorian 3 or
before. Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. I think it was maybe when did ADM's first album come out? It was like a little after that.
Was that also on that Way with Words album or something?
Yeah, it's on that album.
That was 02, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, with Discogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one to find.
My shout out to Audio Recon, ID Obelus, Rick and I. We've been kind of stockpiling live albums. And he has a Dorian, well, maybe it was released on CD or something, but a Dorian 3 live album that's pretty good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yes, pretty cool.
How many albums did they put out? I think I just have one.
I don't know.
Don't know. I just heard one.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to play a track by, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this guy, so I'll tell you about.
Oh, hey, wait. Did Beverly tell a story about stealing?
Yeah, snitch on yourself, Beverly.
Oh man.
Tell the world, unless you don't want to.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I got a lot of them. But unfortunately it wasn't like not a lot with music. I can remember one distinctive pull of getting the Blowout Comb, or no, the first Diggable Planets, Intoxicated Demons, and Last Poets tape. Like I got that stack at once, and those all stayed in pretty heavy rotation. So I was like pretty proud of that one. But yeah, not a lot of music ganking, but a lot of other stuff, and maybe too wild to mention here while my real name is up on the screen.
Yeah, there was also a time, besides just like walking out of the store in Tower, there was a time when you could just like buy something and then come back in the store later with the receipt and then get that same item off the shelf and just get money for it, you know, like act like you just brought it from outside and you're returning it. That was a good one. I got a lot of like furniture and stuff from Target and stuff before with that one.
Furniture, damn.
Yeah, I think they wisened up to that by now, though.
That's funny. It feels like you're just taking it on general principle at that point. You're taking furniture and shit.
I was a principled thief. I would only steal from large corporations that I deemed to be evil, but I got the thief scared out of me after the cops got me.
Jail can do that.
Yeah. All right, so I've talked about this guy Bilal Salaam a bit before in like the Facebook group, so I don't know if anyone has already heard me blather on about him, but I'm like really fascinated by this guy because he's like, he had been known for like being like a neo soul kind of avant-garde producer in the past, and I think he even was like Grammy nominated or something, and he's worked a little bit with like Quelle Chris as a producer more, or like a keyboardist, instrumentalist, like super talented musician. But in December of last year he started putting out these rap albums, these self-produced rap albums, and he'd never done anything like that before, from what I know. And they're just so strange because they almost all sound like the versions of the same exact song. It's like the same composition. It's like organ and harpsichord, no drums, and often this little like fake record scratch in the background. And all the lyrics are all about like 5%er shit and golf metaphors and sword fighting. And that's all it is. Every fucking song. He keeps putting out these albums. He's put out his fourth one in like 6 months, last month, and no one seems to give it any credence. No one seems to care about it at all, except for me. And like I've turned it on to a couple of people. Yeah, that's a great album. But yeah, no one pays attention to this guy, but he still keeps putting out these albums and he doesn't promote them. I contacted him to try to get him to come on the podcast, no response. So it's really strange to me, and it's like, yeah, it's really consistent with this same style. But I'm gonna play like half of a song here. This one's called Masala Meniscus from the latest album that came out last month, called, I think, Sword Lord Bacala.
Sword Lord. First, when the body is last at oblivion's oblivion, this is the remembrance of the Lord. Membar wasn't missed. The congregation was exclusive. The space was metaphysical. The R was non-intrusive. And Doomsday slayed upon the fray with the Orient hay. M did it to a point. L's on the bay. Ours bit us oars across the way. The dervish vizier wizard is willing to slay.
Sword Lord.
M speaks for himself with lore wealth. The Bacala moved more stealth. Sword slashes and dagger thrusts. The gathered grasses were lush. Mindfulness yields divinity. Sword Lord was witted. The Holloway was fitted. The date was pitted. The knowledge split it. The heterodox college did it. Drew the veil, drew the scarf, drew from the satchel with the blade art. Not for Nathan, there was not a meniscusless eye in the room. Katoon pruned the June showers. The Zoom crashed after hours with the bower down the tower. The Lord was feather powered, this is dower. The pearl layers were shared and the treasure's balance was calculated. The block was a thought and each blink was an art. Oasis walls fortify the glorious desert fortresses. The premiership includes the...
I forgot I haven't been playing my sound effects too. All right, yeah, so that's Bilal Salaam. Strange dude.
Yeah, there was a video, right, with like a drone shot of like a golf course. It's like stock.
Yeah.
Stock like corporate video.
There's tons of video. He put out tons of videos that have only like, 25 views or something, and they're all golf and swordsman shit and like
how did you find it? How did you come across it?
Well, actually Spotify recommended it to me because Quelle Chris is on all of his albums. He does one song on each album. So that's probably why it recommended it to me. But yeah, I'm all about it. It's like the kind of music, it's like the kind of rap music you could play at a picnic or something,
It sounds like a satire of Killer Priest a little bit.
Yeah. I think the lyrics are great. I don't understand. I've really poured them over trying to comprehend any fucking thing that he's saying, but I haven't gotten too far.
I definitely don't mean satire is a knock, because he's like rhyming his ass off. It's just funny how specific the topics are that he's rhyming about.
Sounds like the rhyme that you'd read from your paper and not memorize when you record it, because it sounds like something that'd be super hard to memorize and then do live.
Yeah. He's like.
Did you say you said it's Bilal, like the R&B singer Bilal?
Yeah, you might know him as an R&B singer. Yeah, he's like, it's like more like avant-garde R&B, like pretty unique. Like I think they're pretty good. He's put out like an album and an EP maybe or something like that. Bilal Salaam.
Was one of the albums purple and he's like kind of wearing a yellowish suit with a... I feel like I remember him as an R&B artist, and he was like a weird R&B artist too.
Yeah.
He wasn't mainstream per se.
Right.
Even though he was up there.
But like critically acclaimed. But yeah, this stuff critics aren't paying any attention to it. Anyway, should we have a contest now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not spending $17 to mail this cassette tape to Canada if one of you fucking Canadians wins. So sorry, but I will mail you the Booyah Tribe trading card and the Weird Rap sticker. And
I have a Weird Rap sticker already.
Oh yeah, well I'll send you I'll send you a little Ghost Rider sticker. This is the Bruce Willis solo album that one of you Americans could win as well.
I can add it to my collection of Bruce Willis music.
Yeah, it's really not worth listening to.
Yeah, that was his blues album, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Got some covers, garbage.
It's not very good.
But it's pretty cool, pretty cool mantelpiece. Okay, so I had a couple ideas for contests. I think maybe we should just go with trivia. Not like at other times we could have like, I expected there to be a few more people here, but I'm surprised that whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm a little disappointed that more people didn't show up, but it's okay. But I thought,
People
if this catches
people are
on,
scared.
The people
maybe
that are
it is
here,
kind
cool.
of scary. Yeah. And maybe on the other hand, like I haven't got my sea legs with this, so maybe I'm glad that there's not too many more people. But yeah, I was thinking like in future editions there could be like, there's so many like beat makers. It could be like a beat battle or whatever. Each people could play like 45 seconds of a beat and people could vote on it, or rapping, people could play a rap song or even
See
like,
who can make the best mix to translate through Zoom audio.
right.
Who can hit those mids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say like I also want to ask
It's an
you
engineer
guys,
off.
like
Yeah.
to me the shit that's playing off of Zach's computer sounds way better. Is this like the that was the volume 10 song and then the adverse song?
Yeah, volume 10 was just through YouTube, and the adverse was a MP3
Yeah.
just through locally.
The adverse probably didn't have great sound quality to begin with anyway. But like it sounds way better, and I'm guessing that's because you have maybe better bandwidth, or what do you
Got
think?
the juiced up bandwidth. Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably so. Yeah, it's not an ideal music listening platform.
But it's a challenge. That's good, I think. It's like
Yeah.
similar to what someone's gonna hear listening off Instagram or wherever else they are, right? So I think that's kind of a good challenge,
Another
I like
idea.
that.
I thought it would be
You
cool
can't
to do-
rely on the 808s.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Some other ideas I had were like a rap, like couplet battle where you just say one rhyme, or
That's
like,
dope.
Good.
I thought it would be really cool if someday if I was able to get like, celebrities to come and do like, I would love to see like a battle between like, like a pre-written like King of the Dot style battle between someone like Billy Woods and Rap Ferreira, because they're friends and they're both super smart. So it'd be interesting to see them just like probably do like a satire of a rap battle, or who knows, but it would be interesting to
great.
put like really intelligent, artful rappers in that kind of a situation. Anyways, I have some trivia questions for us. I think the way we're going to do this is, well, Epic, you're on a phone. Do you have access to the chat, the text chat in there? Are you able to do that?
The
Or
text chat?
Actually, forget that. It doesn't matter because you have access to the icons at the bottom to like raise your hand, for example, right?
Is there a hand raising in Zoom?
Yeah,
Sorry.
if you do more.
Did that work?
Yeah, you did it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Let us
for
one
sure.
raise their hand.
Cool. Let's all practice raising our hands.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Okay. I think on a computer you go to reactions. Yeah.
That's
Oh
what I'm
no.
looking
Oh yeah,
for.
reactions, and then at the bottom of reactions it says raise hand.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. Yeah, it was right there.
Yeah. All right, everyone,
Can-
lower your hand and get your
Can-
hand. Get ready to raise it again because that will be your buzzer for this quiz.
Can you see everyone? Can someone see everyone? No.
I can see everyone. Yeah, it's
Okay,
not as good on
awesome.
a phone, but yeah, on the laptop, I can see everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Question 1. This is going to be, I guess we'll do a 3 questions. Yeah. Question 1. Name the rapper who cut off his penis whilst high on PCP, meth, and ecstasy. If no one can name it, oh, Epic, tell me that name.
I don't know the name, but it's a rapper from Texas.
He was on the Swarm compilation, and it's like Oddity Prodigy, Cosmic Chronology, dipping in the Odyssey. You know,
Alright,
that
it's
kind of, he
okay.
did that verse.
If no one
I
knows
think
the
that was
answer,
on.
I got a multiple choice for you guys.
What if I throw out half the? Well, no, that's not going to be fair. I'll wait for multiple choice.
All right, put down your hands again. I'm gonna start reading the multiple choice. And hey, if you get the wrong answer, you're fucking out. That's it.
Ooh.
You're fucking out.
Yeah. All right. The answer is either four of these four: Big Lurch, Big Worm, Christ Bearer, or Brother Lynch Hung. I didn't actually see who raised
I
their
think
hand
Eric
first.
had it.
It was
And then
either
Chief.
Eric or myself. Yeah, it was one of us.
Okay.
It's Big Lurch, right?
Oh, you're fucking out. That was a
Am
trick.
I?
That was a trick one. Big Lurch is the guy who got
He's
high
a
on
cannibal
PCP
rapper.
and ate someone. Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
was
shit.
yeah. No, that
Oh,
was
shit.
was I second?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Christ Bearer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good job, Chief. You have 1 point.
It was the guy from the Swarm
That's-
compilation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was
Killer
Wu-Tang,
Bees,
Killer
yeah.
Bees. Yeah. Because I thought it was something God, but I was like, let's wait for the multiple choice. Plus, anybody on like Wu affiliates could be something God. So
Yeah, I was proud
Started
of my
with the
multiple choice.
crouton, dipping in the Yukon.
All
Is there a
right.
track about him doing that?
I don't,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
but
think
that would be
so.
a great. That would be a recipe for a hit for that guy.
it should be. Christ Bearer is a wild dude. Though.
All right. Another question. Question number 2. Another. Speaking of PCP, name the rapper who composed the 1994 PCP anthem "Smokin' Sticks."
Julio.
Oh, there you go.
That's
It
a
was
great
Julio.
album too.
Yeah.
I mean, people
Yeah.
think, you know, it was kind of a commercial or whatever, but I think that album's really solid.
Yeah. It Takes a Thief. Is that the one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like he fell off real hard, I feel like, after that, you know?
Yeah.
That first album has so many great songs on it, like so descriptive, like real descriptive songs about how to rob a house and just being a broke kid and going to the welfare line but yeah, it's great lyrically, and the production is pretty good too.
And it's pretty great too that he had such a big hit, you know, with, like you were saying, some of the themes on that album, you know, like smoking sticks. And then he's just got like this worldwide phenomenon pop single. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, The Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Coolio. I think maybe he smoked too many sticks, but
He relapsed.
all
Sounds
right.
like we may need to do a Coolio discussion gang episode.
All right, we got 1 or 2 more questions depending on if we need a tiebreaker. But who is a rapper that developed the gangster duck style? Beef. Uh-oh.
That was a mistake.
Okay.
Because yeah, I thought I knew, but nah, I'm gonna disqualify myself.
All right, his name starts with a R. This style was developed probably around 1985, I'm thinking, with an associate in the high art world of New York City. Or Kitz.
Is it Ramsey?
Yes.
No.
I believe it was the song. What's the big song he did with Basquiat and stuff?
Oh, Bebop.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's in that song. I believe he unveiled the quote unquote gangsta duck style, which was like his like nasal tone that people went on to say that like Be Real might have been inspired by that. But
opposite of the sucker duck style.
all right, we got a 3-way tie here now. So we're gonna have to go to our tiebreaker question, which is name this lyricist. My metaphor range is strange as angles. You get tangled, twist inside affections. Channels repeat, complete, can't compete. Check the hour texture, mind adventure. Exploit the point into tracks to devour. My intellects proceed with diesel power. Let's hear it, Zach.
The Poetic
The Poetic? Is that a
Yeah.
rapper?
from
Nope.
Gravediggers? No,
Oh, nope. You're fucking out,
I'm out. Ah,
Chief. You were next, I believe.
I think, and I'm gonna feel dumb if this is wrong, but I think it's Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, nope. That means
Yeah.
Aaron is our winner by default. The answer, answer-
Can I try and get it wrong?
sure, yeah.
Okay. That's
Had everything
Noah
on the
20
line.
Noah 23.
Oh, nope. You're all losers. I'll give you one more chance. I'm going to tell you the name of the song is Diesel Power, and the artist is featured on this song by Prodigy. The Prodigy. Not Prodigy.
Cool Keith. Cool
There
Keith.
you go. There you go.
Mm.
Dang.
from the Cutmaster Kurt Diesel Truckers album.
No, I think it was from the Prodigy's album. It's like a
Oh.
electro track. I don't like it. It's for yeah, it's where I think he says smack the famous smack your bitch up line in that track.
You sure Shaquille O'Neal didn't ghostwrite that?
I thought maybe Kevin Nash was on the track. The Diesel line had me hooked. I was like trying to think. Thought maybe it was on the Scott Hall album.
Nice.
All right, well that's an hour. Tell me guys, like, give me some feedback. How can we make this better? I felt weird about this. I mean, I felt a little nervous, I guess, because I feel like I'm running a variety show and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing exactly.
Feel like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I mean,
tell me
I
your
think I
feedback.
like it. I like that it's a little bit more janky.
I feel like maybe I should have been drunk. I was like considering getting drunk, but then I would have probably fucked up even more with the technicals.
No, I thought it was fun. I'm not really in the like Zoom world and stuff, so that aspect for me is like is still kind of a new thing or whatever. But I don't know. This was fun. I would definitely come hang out again. It was a low stakes way to enjoy some rap.
Yeah. I don't know if there's better platforms to do something like this on.
No,
Well,
not
I
knocking
mean-
the platform or anything. Just
Yeah.
saying
It
that's my
doesn't-
experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be high art for something like this. I think it's just more about the communal experience, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is just gonna be my drinking night from now on, so I can enjoy it more.
Yeah. I'd like to get some people from my sphere involved too. I got some fun people that I think would like this. So.
Yeah, I didn't really try to promote it too hard either because I kind of wanted more of a soft opening than a big one.
I just wasn't really firing on all cylinders in terms of who I thought would be good. But then some of the people that I saw like react, I'm like, oh shit, you would actually be like good in this scenario. So I have to keep a short list of people that I think might be worth inviting.
Yeah, I thought other like attractions could be like getting a performer to do like 1 to 3 tracks maybe throughout the hour. But then again, the sound quality, I guess if the requirement would, I guess, be that they have to have pretty good bandwidth, like Beverly Fresh with his fancy internet there in Chicago.
Man, I gotta have it because I have 3 people in my house zooming all day at the same time. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy the biggest package you got.
Was mine breaking up pretty bad?
No, you're not breaking up, but just the audio, like the bass. There's no bass.
Oh.
How's
okay.
my
It's
bass?
It's like computer
It's
audio.
good.
It sounds good.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
sounds
it does
better,
sound
Beverly?
bad.
Zach, does mine sound better or Chiefs? Do you think?
I don't know.
It's not a contest. I just want to know.
Tell
for
me now.
technical-
Wait, is this the new trivia?
Yeah.
Who had the crisper tone?
No, I just
We're
want to
about to
know to like try
bandwidth.
to work out the kinks.
It's splitting hairs, man. I don't know.
Okay, it's
We're
not.
about to turn to the
Like
Joe Budden
picking your favorite
podcast
kid.
over
I don't
here.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I would
funny.
say they're similar.
All right.
But yeah, how about our guests? What you guys both rap, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Battle. I'm kidding.
Yeah. What let me I'm gonna bring up my browser. Where can I find your stuff?
Bandcamp is kind of the main,
Yeah,
main
Band-
page.
You can
Yeah.
for me, my old albums are 830 in Newfoundland, local only, or two old ones.
Okay.
And
What's
then,
your rap name again?
Hanson, Epic,
Yeah, Zach. Remember
like
we did.
thought process.
We
Remember that
talked
thought
about
process?
his song where it's like, "These are my thoughts, yo."
Oh, awesome.
Oh yeah, damn, that was
Badass.
Oh, way
great.
back.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. Nice to
But-
officially meet.
Yeah, nice to meet
Yeah,
you guys for sure.
Epic's an OG weird rapper. I remember in 2001 or something when I first heard you, Epic. Somehow we immediately got on the phone with each other. How did that fucking happen? Because I probably just messaged you.
I
and you
think
were
you're-
like, give me a call.
Yeah, I think we're you're trying to book some shows,
No, I wasn't.
maybe.
I was nowhere
Was it
near
all-
touring. No,
I don't know.
it was 2002,
Not
I
sure.
guess.
Not sure. But yeah, no, back then, like there wasn't the internet as much. Like there was the internet, but not like today. So you'd phone people up all the time and just chat about rap.
And I will never
Back then.
forget, you had me cracking up on the phone because you were like, just telling me about this battle that you were in. You're like, yeah, I surfed this guy so hard he couldn't even rap anymore.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Uh,
20
You gotta
years
tell me one more time. So it's Epic, and then what's the album name?
I got new stuff coming out, like on Saskatoon Folk Rap, Bandcamp.
Okay.
But the old
Yeah,
albums
I've
are
been seeing that.
local only and 830 in Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. And then I have an album on Han Solo Records. Yeah, that's about it. Check me out.
Are you
Check out
working
my
on a new
crew.
album now, Epic?
Yeah, I got about I quit rapping for about maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
But I've recorded about maybe 17 or 18 songs. So new stuff. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
And how-
Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
How do we find your stuff, Kitz?
Kitz Willman. I typed it in the chat.
Oh, cool.
It's
I see it.
that's the name for Bandcamp, which has all my stuff on it. I just released this album, Royal Visit to Uranium City. That came out earlier this year. You can get that on CD. I don't think I can grab it, but I just did a tape with Pen Thief Records out of Berlin, just for a 4-track album. And I just dropped a $6 CDR, thrown it back to kind of the out of the trunk days, trying to recreate that as much as possible with no shows and stuff, trying to give people something to I don't know, get a little bit excited about. Just got some new stuff that I just did. Like there's basically a whole new album on it, and then a bunch of like rarities and stuff on the second half. But yeah, Bandcamp is the best place online, and YouTube as well. I've got a lot of videos and stuff. Like for this album, I did a video for the whole entire album, so you can catch that on YouTube.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, Jonah. I'll be really upset if I don't get a chance to shout out Audio Recon, because Rick there supports a lot of people, and that's in the States. Like you can order some vinyl off there.
Yeah.
Of a new
Rick,
song in that.
old compatriot of mine, Audio Recon, is awesome. They also yesterday co-released the new weird rap album with a Canadian, Andrew Mbaruk.
Yeah.
And I hope you two will check that out, give it a listen. You can hear it at Audio Recon or wherever else, Weird Rap.
I posted that on the website.
Oh, you did?
Today.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's on the website today.
Thank you very
On
much.
the blog.
It's sick. That's the paper mache one, right?
Yeah.
Paper
That's
mache
great.
chalet.
Dope. Yeah, I listened to the tracks that were on Bandcamp, but excited to hear the rest of that one because it's really. I'm excited to see where it all goes. With that kind of voice, you can really go lots of different places. So.
Yeah, a lot of people can't get past the delivery. But what did you think?
They're missing out.
Delivery, Chief.
I enjoy. I guess he's not Lil Ghostwriter anymore, but I enjoy what he does. So personally, I like it, and I've always been more of a. I shouldn't say substance over style, but when somebody starts getting weird with the style, it's like, okay, what's holding this up? And yeah, Andrew's definitely like talking about some shit, So
yeah,
I don't mind the offbeat style, off kilter kind of stuff,
Yeah, he lives in a weird city, so I'm sure when the pandemic's over, there'll be no shortage of weird rappers to hang out with in Vancouver.
You guys got beef with Vancouver?
No. Vancouver's
you mean weird isn't
Vancouver's
good?
awesome. Weird isn't good.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah. Maybe I guess the plan. We'll see. The plan was going to be odd Thursdays, every other Thursday. That's the 1st, 3rd, and the 5th, if there is a 5th in the month. Maybe we'll retool it a bit. We'll see. I'll confer with the other members of the discussion gang and see what they think.
We'll discuss it.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I mean, I got turned on. Like, I didn't know there was that version of the Volume 10 track.
Volume 10.
Heard of Mos Def that I slept on, and met 2 other new rappers to check out. So I mean, I think that's huge. It's a great night.
Maybe good to keep songs to be more like excerpts than full songs, or I don't know. I just worry as the host that it's not exciting enough all the time, but I'm not a good judge of it, so I don't know.
I think everybody was pretty self-regulating when it came to letting songs like go on,
Yeah.
It's like y'all get the idea kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no crazy change up. We can move on.
Exactly.
But I'm surprised too how quick an hour went, because I thought there would be time for more stuff, but
that's what happens when you're hanging out with friends, man.
All right.
Yeah, those are good trivias too. They were like right there, right where they needed to be in terms of difficulty.
Especially trying to figure out who the MC is. That was cool.
Off the lyrics, yeah, I like that.
You dangled the victory right in front of me. It was a good one.
Wait, so you won, Epic. Good job. Congratulations.
I got it. How did I win? I got everything wrong.
Well, you won by default, except I guess you were
I'll take it.
Sounds like we just need to stack the prizes week to week, and then somebody wins a big prize haul.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, it could be a tally system. That could be incentive to come back, defend your title next.
Okay.
Yeah, next week you get a Bruce Willis tape and like a MC Scat Cat tape too.
Yeah, I should make like a
okay
belt, weird rap belts.